Hey everybody, it's Rockula, and this is the Rockula update for June 2015. This is going to be the update for all three of my channels: Rockula Productions, Rockula Presents, and Rockula Retrospective. But the biggest news right now is that 2 weeks ago, my computer was stolen, and it was my editing computer, and I am back to the Stone Age with I'm having to shoot with my old camera and not my good camera. This is the camera I wish that I could shoot with, but I can't because the files are too complicated for my crappy little Windows Movie Maker 6.0, whatever it is. And it just no matter how many patches I put into that, I'm not going to be able to get that camera to work. So here we go, using the old camera. Can't frame correctly, so God knows if I'm in frame right or not. And there's not going to be any picture-in-picture or decent-looking titles for a while until I get my computer back up and running and get a new editing suite. So let's talk about the future of these three channels. First of all, let's talk about the new centerpiece of my focus, which is going to be Rockula Productions. Rockula Productions is more centered around my own personal content instead of reviewing other people's content like Rockula Retrospective or presenting other people's content like Rockula Presents. So what this is going to be is I've got two new projects that I'm working on that are going to be multitasking drum-based projects. First of them is going to be the continuation of my project that I've been doing since 2005 called Pyroplastic Flow. I believe I'm going to drop that moniker, and I've got a new one in the works. I'm going to rework the concept. My second thing is going to be a band that is going to be concentrating more on conventions and special events, and I'm going to try to stay away from playing rock clubs with this one because it's just rock clubs don't work for what I'm about to do. So anyways, there's going to be the progress reports on the new band that I am putting together, new solo project. And then you got the other night, 1 week after my computer gets stolen, the gods of chaos that have been dumping billions of gallons of water on Dallas, Texas, decided on a Saturday night that they didn't want to make it rain for once. So I got out on the street, took this camera, and because one of the reasons I didn't want to take that camera is because everything was getting either broken or stolen. So many things right now have broken or been stolen, that I was afraid to take the good camera out there. And I'm glad I did, because this camera is what I shot the stuff in Deep Ellum with, and it actually works on my computer. So what you'll be seeing coming up after I finish editing it is busking in Deep Ellum with Rockula. And that is me out on the street in Deep Ellum playing my drums, allowing other people to play my drums, and attracting other street musicians and performers. For instance, everybody in this initial episode are going to be drummers, except for one guy who was breakdancing and popping and locking and pulling his arms behind his head and stuff. So that's coming up, and so that's everything that's happening with Rockula Productions, the channel. Now let's go over to Rockula Presents and talk about the copyright strikes that I've been talking about forever. Rockula Productions and Rockula Presents have one copyright strike left for it to expire before I can get my 15-minute ban lifted. And that's going to expire supposedly in July. We'll see, because you can't trust YouTube. But once that gets lifted, I've got a huge backlog of music concerts and videos that I've shot myself. And then I've got the programs that I took down that were longer than 15 minutes that I got third-party content strikes on them, which means it's what they really should do on YouTube. And, YouTube, if you're listening, which you're not because you don't give a fuck, here you go. This is what you do. When you got a copyright claim, give somebody a third-party content warning. Give them 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, I don't care. Give them some time to take that down and satisfy the copyright holders' problems with the material before you give them a copyright strike. Anyways, back off the soapbox. After I get my copyright strike lifted and the 15-minute limit gets lifted, I'm going to start posting all kinds of stuff on Rockula Presents. So let's go over to Rockula Retrospective. Rockula Retrospective, I took a little bit of a rest because in April I did vlog every day in April, and I did 30 bands in 30 days, and it plumb tuckered me out. So I took a little bit of a break, and now I am going to start posting content regularly on Rockula Retrospective. The two things that I got on deck are I've got another From the Drummer's Perspective, I've got another Zappa file, and I've got a couple of movie reviews that have been written. I just haven't gotten to them. So hopefully I will resolve the issue with how my computer disappeared. I expect to get compensated for it, and I will have a new computer and a new editing program to where I won't have to go back to the primitive Windows Movie Maker format. So that's all of my channels. Now there's other things that are happening that are non-YouTube oriented. One of them being is that I'm doing a little bit more blogging, and I'm starting to write this series, and I don't have a title for it yet, but let's just say for tentative title sakes, it's Rockula Tells You How to Screw Your Own Career. Now there's a lot of people that write blogs about how to make it in the music and entertainment and art business, but what I know about is how to fail. I've done pretty much everything you can to fail and how to sabotage your own career, and I've learned from it now, and I've embraced my mistakes. I can't tell you how to succeed, but I sure can tell you how to fail. So, I don't know. Rockula Tells You How to Sabotage Your Own Career, whatever. That's coming soon. And lastly, I am going to be doing audio-visual backup for Retropalooza 3 in Arlington the weekend of September 25th. It is a retro video game convention put on by the Game Chasers. And I'll provide audio, I'll provide PA, I'll provide video projectors, I'm going to provide video cameras, and I'm going to get that all together. I've also got a couple of projects that they might let me do a performance there, and I've got some other things on deck. So look for me at Retropalooza 3. Future looks bright here at Rockula Productions. Couple of setbacks, that's okay. I'm going to get over it. It's going to make me stronger, and 2015, the later half of 2015 is going to be a very, very good time indeed for the things that I have planned. I appreciate all of you people coming in, watching my various channels, subscribing, liking, and above all, I think it's really nice when you guys comment. It makes me feel like people actually appreciate what I'm doing, and it gives me energy and fires me up to make more videos. So lots of new subscribers. I got, to me, 100 subscribers in a couple of months on Rockula Retrospective. I went from like 100 to 300 over the last, 6 months, and that really means a lot to me. So thank you for watching my channel, all of my different channels, and look for the things that I'm going to be doing in the future. I'm Rockula, and this is the Rockula Update.